So I have my Bible in my lap. We're coming from Acts. I'm really excited about this one because this is one of my favorite stories in the Bible. And it's not like a standalone story. This story is a small part of Paul's story in the Bible. So after the resurrection, Paul has become a missionary, right? He's going into different lands and spreading the word. Now, on his first mission trip, Paul takes Barnabas and Barnabas' cousin, Mark. At some point throughout that trip, though, Mark abandons Barnabas and Paul. And this becomes a problem when Paul and Barnabas come together to plan the second mission trip. Barnabas wants to take his cousin Mark. Paul is like, nah, not feeling it. And they disagree. They disagree so heavily, though, that Barnabas and Paul decide to go their separate ways. Paul takes a man named Silas and he goes to spread the word this way. Barnabas and Mark go to spread the word this way, and that's the way it played out. I love this story because this story kind of gives like a biblical backing to separation. I like to call it divine separation, because what I don't want you to miss about this story is that because Paul and Barnabas had that disagreement and went their separate ways, we went from having 2 missionaries heading in one direction to 4 missionaries heading in 2 different directions. Do you see where I'm going here? Because they went their separate ways, the word of God spread twice as far as it would have had these 2 missionaries stayed together. And so if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like your alliances, your partnerships, your friendships, your relationships are crumbling and you don't understand why, I encourage you to continue praising God anyway and trust that it's all part of the plan. Paul and Barnabas went their separate ways, but they did so peacefully. They didn't throw stones at each other. They just carried on in their own direction, following the will of God. And the Lord was able to move in a mighty way in both of them. That separation was a catalyst for the gospel, the spreading of the word throughout the land. Sometimes separation is divine favor and purposeful. And so don't let it shake you if certain things fall apart. Sometimes that is exactly what needs to happen. All right, let's see you guys in the next one. Bye. I love to have a lash hanging off. Oh my gosh, there's always one lash that I just there's always one lash that I cannot get to stick, and it's always this one.